Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. That is a great pick out. He's picked his... and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Elise. There's a searching pass. Has a goal! And he's straight offside. Nkunku. Ribery! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ribery. Chance to shoot now! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe. Well, that's well seen too. Quality ball. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. And it's Griezmann.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. 15 minutes till half-time. And another try! And that has been clubbed away. Ribéry. Nkunku. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Ribéry. And here's Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And for a moment, time stood still. This possibly the last play of the half. Terrific header! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello attendees.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a sharp pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's almost too easy for him, this. France making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
That was good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, tries a shot! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Elise. Upamecano calmly anticipates. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Griezmann.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove
Up he
productive?
goes! No, not the best of headers. No, no way through. And here's Griezmann. Real chance here. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
France have reclaimed it. Chouameni.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Griezmann. The message is clear. None shall pass. Could be danger here. Just the keeper. It's Griezmann! It's a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for...
And that is as far as it goes. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown
How would
on
you
this
sum
map.
up what we've
Thank you
witnessed,
for your
Jim?
Look,
cooperation.
Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Messi, and it gets his head to it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And the pass is intercepted. And he has been fouled there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one...
Bellingham! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that has been clubbed away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neatly clipped into space. Roberto gets it clear. The less said about that pass, the better. And he's managed to get rid. And that's really well manoeuvred. Wriggles his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Picked and he's following up. It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked...
And Batistuta! And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Batistuta. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Shot could be on. Sneijder. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Platini. Bojan. And he's searching through. There's no flag. Oh no, this does not look good. Raul. Can he finish? Raul gets flagged offside. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another
minutes
go.
has been indicated.
Now he's off and running. He's picked his way through. And he's picked out the run. And we hit half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Schneider in acres of space out wide. Hits one! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chouameni, Roberto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Adams getting this one clear. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona finding their passes. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
71,550.
Beckenbauer makes the interception.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quick.
Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Schneider. Now it's Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Batistuta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. Cruyff. That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. Nakata. Oh, easy pickings there. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Rice steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can.
This is Messi. He's got the shot away! We've got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zé Roberto gets rid without sophistication. And the number on the board is 3. Cruyff chasing after it. That's really well cleared. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Oh, terrible pass. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get onto this? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Goes searching with that cross. Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's through here. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Gets his pass away. Beckenbauer. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff finds himself offside. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. White. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking is
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 15.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 2,
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? David Villa!
Number 27, Serginho. Number 17,
That's been one straight back.
Number 20,
Serginho
Kane.
shapes to shoot! Oh, some inspired defending there. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through. Swept in. And he cuts out the supply.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Works it forward. A real chance if he can get through. David Villa. Oh, it's David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Header! And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Please join me in wishing a happy wedding
Okay,
anniversary
get set.
for one of our
We have
fan club
penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So this one to set the tone. 1-0.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Drogba is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
David Villa is second man up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Batistuta is the man who's second in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. That's won it! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
And another fantastic
So there
win
it
for the
is.
boys
What
today.
struck you most about
Thank you
that?
very much for your
Barcelona
support.
really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Messi. Great hit! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Openiing spots it and intercepts. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they've got rid. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Nakata. Cruyff. Can he put it away? It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, smashing header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that could set him on his way. He's away! He's through! There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bayer. Adams. Roberto Carlos. Oh, can he get onto this? Mendes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nakata. Bayer. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's Bellingham. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. White cuts it out. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Fire deep. Header! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Possession football, Jim. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through, now is he in? Look at the space here. Cruyff. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Batistuta. Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just...
Batistuta! He would have been quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pau Kubasi gets it clear, works it forward. Now it's Batistuta. Mendes getting this one clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Can he finish? That's another chance. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And
how would you review the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Deftly done. Messi is in a really good position out wide. It's Nakata! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Batistuta. Goes down, but nothing given. Mohamed Salah. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he was quick to react. And here's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Bastoni calmly
The
anticipates.
This match was 71,898.
Bellingham, lobbed in behind. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's headed upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. He could be in here. All Black is there to take.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. That's going to go a long way. Mendes getting this one clear. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great ball if he can get there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here?
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game... Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. David Villa. It's a goal kick. That's a look and place it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Iniesta. Clips it so gently. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him.
He's had a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 16 minutes is number 9, Antoine Griezmann.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pau Torres spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Morata was alert to the possibilities. Oh, he's been caught napping! But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's good vision. And it's hoisted clear. Spain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Griezmann.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, again there's no way through. Dembele. Sunset.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good read, needed to be. He's played it long. Look at the space here. It's Iniesta! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! Decent enough try.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice intercept. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passion's running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Sunset. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. David Villa. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pau Torres calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And no, that was never going to make it. Interesting ball. Shot a goal! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
67 minutes is number 9.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pass is just off target. Quality ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Upamecano makes the interception. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well read, nice interception. Morata. Oh, easy pickings there. Iniesta. David Villa. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one.
Griezmann!
2 added minutes.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise struck first time. And that is the last effort of the game. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lino. And they've got a throw. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. Now it's Anthony. David Villa. Spain finding their passes. And it's Iniesta. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anthony. Danilo. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Morata. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Iniesta. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Sunset. Neymar. Martinelli. That's a lovely, neat pass. Passes. Morata! Goal! Spain! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 34 minutes,
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anthony. Al-Kubasi wins the duel this time.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is good alertness. Sunset. He might be in here. The referee's awarded a free kick. João Pedro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
substitution for Brazil.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Spain leading 1-0 at the break. There's the hit! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lino, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Iniesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lino, and here's Martinelli, expertly cut out, really nicely
The
done.
attendance for this match was
Who saw this coming?
71,898.
From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Danilo. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Paulinho! And he's there to get it away. And he's being shifted off it. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Martinelli. Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Brazil go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Spain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Neymar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's heaved it away. Spain have added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Just a quick
How would you
announcement.
sum up what we've
An
witnessed,
exciting
Jim?
one too.
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always liked...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pedri! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. David Villa. He's found the way through. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Morata. So we're still where we started right now. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
David Villa, and they can counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri! Well, shot at goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Sunset, and he's found a way past. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's a sharp little ball here, and that has put paid to that.
2 added minutes has
Van der
been
Sar
indicated.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Spain just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Spain sitting
Hello,
pretty
everybody,
here at
and
half-time,
please join me
2-0
in
up.
wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Here we go again. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Some resolute defending there.
Spain
Have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is a little undercooked. It's Iniesta! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
A case now of complete control.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Sunset! And he hits the net. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
The attendance
And
for
how
this
about the
match was
timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Spain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now this could be a cheese. Got the shot away! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Oh no, this does not look good. It's Morata! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's away. They're urging him to shoot. Petri. Chance with the header! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Could be danger here. Sunset finds himself offside. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Morata. He's got a side of goal. Oh, terrific save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's had a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 3, Reimer.
Brazil
Number
choosing
7,
to make the first
number
change.
2,
Well, their
Gabriel.
manager seems to have them always
Coming on the
thinking about the
field,
next goal.
number
When's the
10,
next goal coming? They're such an
Johnson.
entertaining watch.
Number 13,
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 18,
He's having a go! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Loose ball, and again! Cleared without hesitation.
6 added minutes
Tries
have
a
been
shot!
indicated.
And that's wide. Rodri. And it's Iniesta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi, and Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There is Franck Ribéry to just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
And here's Cruyff. Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Cruyff! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. Ribery. Oh, it's Batistuta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
Chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Some resolute defending there. Musiala
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
and he was quick to react.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Moved on forwards. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Cruyff. Who played through for the wide man. He is through here. Bergkamp. And Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
There
Musiala.
will be 3 minutes
And it's
at a
Messi.
time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Adams. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown.
And we
Convincing
come to you
and
now
controlled.
with a quick request for support for our
Barcelona
charity
go in
fund,
at half-time
Chance
on
in
a
Football.
comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fiddles it through. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bastoni, Mbappe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's looking for the runner here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, this is a great position. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And they're on him in a flash. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, super find. Nakata. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Cruyff. Now it's Nakata. He's gone forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. Nakata. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Batistuta. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. That's going to go a long way. And it's Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni, Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is just off target. Now it's Batistuta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Big chance, must be! And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Today's match is now on
Bellingham
sale
picking up
in
the Man of the
Stadium
Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, now here's it. He'll try from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Odegaard running with the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Good effort from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Uruguay certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Nakata. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get rid. Marquinhos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's a superb pass. Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Batistuta. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Odegaard. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He went for the curler.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
And it's Messi. He was under real pressure there. Gets into some space, delivers with wit. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's straight offside. Oh, can he get onto this? Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And the ball's a good one here. Can he finish? Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead.
Uruguay clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Uruguay have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He races! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's shifting. Odegaard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now.
Added time.
And he's found a way. It's Modric! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Uruguay take the lead. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Bellingham. Neymar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Odegaard! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Batistuta. Odegaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Nakata. He's got the shot away! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's being shifted off it.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Plenty. Great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, it's coming. That's another chance!
The attendance for this match.
Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Uruguay really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. And now the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. He's played it back. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Got a shot away! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's Nakata! truly turned on its head. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Uruguay really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Some really good ball movement. Lampard. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Barcelona finding their passes. Messi, great chance! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Batistuta! And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So now the difference is 3. Could be danger here. Here's one-on-one! Decent hit! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. 5 minutes to add. De Ligt. Ødegaard. That's a good run down the left. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a great ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the runner.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Header! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi. Messi. Caught offside that time. Now it's Neymar. He's played him through. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That is good alertness. Lahm did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, it's Batistuta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Openiing cuts out the pass. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Cruzeiro really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. And he's heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Messi. Nakat shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
What a throw in. Chouameni. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Van de Ven. Neymar. And it's Neymar. He could be in here. And Batistuta! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Winning lottery numbers.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
71,649.
Bellingham. Lahm calmly anticipates. Platini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means a Cruyff! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona are now luxurious. It's Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Now it's Gerrard. Big chance! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Cruzeiro get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, he's in! And here's Nakata! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, taken with style! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, that has changed. And Batistuta! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Played back in, well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Nakata. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a
speculative strike. Chouameni. And it's Nakata. 4 extra minutes added on.
Indicated.
Batistuta. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, there's a probing ball. Over to the left. Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement.
Cruyff,
It is
voted
now time
man
for
of the
our
match,
special lottery.
and deservedly
Please grab
so.
the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything worked.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. Belletti. Adams clears it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Totti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Low, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others...
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Paulo Dybala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the
Nakata! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nakata actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Batistuta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He has found the way through. Totti. Nakata. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bellingham. Nakata. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's there to get it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now that's well seen too. Sané, he's got away. No, he's overshot the green. Chouameni. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
71,898.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Fling chance for the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, again, there's no way through. And it's Batistuta.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Rodri gets it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Dybala. Law. He's found a way through. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. And it's Belletti. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dybala.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Real chance here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Added time.
No way through. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it...
treat you better.
Bless them on the rain, no stressing. This one is straight for the girl, them.
We don't have to worry about nothing. We got the fire, and we burning one hell of a something.
And you could tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want. And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation, and anytime you want it to stop.
Gonna wear that dress you like, skin tight. Do my hair up real nice. And syncopate my skin to your heart beating. I'm tired